Well, I have to redo this YouTube video again. So let's get into it. Let's go. What is going on, you wonderful people? My name is Brandon. Welcome back to Crayton TV. Yes. Woo! We have overcome 2,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for all your support. Supporting me, watching the videos, sharing, giving likes, commenting down in the videos, giving your feedback, asking questions. I really appreciate it. So yes, we have overcome 2,000 subscribers, but that doesn't stop there. We got more milestones and journeys to come. So thank you for that. But yes, I'm redoing this video. I have the PS5 controller and I installed eXtremeRate's back paddles and clicky triggers, so you can have that. But I had to redo it because the video I did yesterday messed up the whole angles. Video files got corrupted, couldn't see it, so gotta redo it. Gotta take off a whole part on this controller all over again, redo it. So I will show you guys step by steps on how to install the back paddles and how to install the clicky triggers, because one of mine I think I messed up on. Like, if you see this one right here, it's clicky, but then this one is like not connected. So it shouldn't be like that. So this will be a two-part video. I will show you first on how to install the back plate. The second part video, which will come out later on this week, I don't know when, but it will be how to do the clicky triggers. Back with eXtremeRate. I did buy this with my own money, so they did not send it to me. So, and I will leave links to it down in the description box below if you want to get yourself one off eXtremeRate's website or my Amazon affiliate links. If you want to do this, it's real easy. It's just time consuming. So make sure if you want to do it yourself, take your time with it. So here we go right now. I'll show you with the eXtremeRate kit that comes. Be like this, or like this. This is the eXtremeRate version 2 kit. Here's the PS5 controller. When you're working with the back paddles first, put that aside. You do get this little installation kit for your model firmwares. I don't know how well you guys can see that. So this is model firmware. So this is for BDM10 that I'm doing. This also works for BDM20. But first, you do get your little screwdriver. There are 4 screws that you got to take out. So redoing this, so you got to take off L1, R1 on the triggers. So let's take those off. You can set those aside. You also gotta put your prying tool here. And you gotta, pop out this. The way I did it was I started from down here. So the way you guys will see, it'll be a real quick jump, but you want to pop off these, press back, like towards you, like towards the touchpad to remove this. You can set that aside. I can show you, if you look right here where I'm pointing, there should be a screw here and a screw right here. And then on the bottom of the controller, there's one here and one here. So you want to take those out. All right, cool. So prior to taking that out, the way you get the back shell off should just separate. But there are 2 little latches. There's right here, one here and one there. So you want to separate those. That way you can pull the back shell off. So use your little prying tool kit. You just, lift back. And then for the shell, you want to press up towards you. That way you can remove. But first, you can't get the whole back piece off because you have to separate this. So there's on the other side, right there, black thing, flap that holds that in. So you want to lift that up gently as possible. You can even use tweezers so that holds that in place. We'll set that off to the side. Now it gives you free to remove the back piece shell. So I'm gonna leave that right there. So we'll set that off to the side. So this is what your controller should look like once you get everything off without the little stuff. So there's no soldering in here. If you do soldering, that's why there's an extra one that's right here that causes you, if you want to map your thumbsticks to L3 and R3 or the touchpad, that means you can map your back pedals there, but you have to solder. So I didn't do no soldering method in here, but if you see right now as I'm taking this off, so This is really how you install. I'll show you how you put it all back on, but you can lift your battery out. After you take the battery out, there is right there. You want to wiggle it back and forth. That allows you to disconnect the battery. You get your battery out, there's a screw right here that holds this in. But make sure you want to disconnect this. So a little thing right here, you want to disconnect that and disconnect this. But once you get there, this one, you can just lift up, disconnect it. And now you want to get that screw. So prior to that, to remove the motherboard right here, to get this, to separate this, oh yeah, make sure right here, you disconnect that, and then you want to disconnect this. So it's like that. Now to remove this, there's a little black, I don't know if you can see it right here, a little latch right here. And there's one on this side, right there as I'm pointing to. So you want to push those back. Okay, so it will be a sticky. You get yours. You can install this, install it backwards. All right, so after you get it back in, you got that little piece going on. This is what it'll be when you reassembling the controller. You want to get your little pieces that you have cut. This one is for, it'll tell you on it. I don't know why you guys can see that, but it says L1, L2. So that's for that. And this is L1, L2. So you want to make sure you plug these in. Okay, so you have one that is going to be right here. And then the other is right next to it. So take one in. Make sure you put it in the right way. So the long end that shares the same side as the small end goes against the motherboard. So that goes like that. Now, and then you take the other one and you want to put it in just like that. It's all the way in. And then you're going to have another one that's going to be on the other side. And this one says R1, R2. You want to put it in backwards. So you do have one that's on this side of the trigger. So you're going to take the long end. Stick that in. And you can wrap it around. And there's going to be another one that's right here. Wrap it around. You want to plug that in into this one. Like that. Does have a little, cable manage around. You can move this out the way. You got this one locked in. Don't forget to reconnect. So make sure it looks like that. Then you plug this back in. There you go. So it should look like that. You can see like that. So now you take your battery, reconnect it. Sure. So there's a little black here lever, like where you can align your cables. Keeps those out the way. And you can take this that you added earlier, and that's when you align, and then you reassemble the connectors into the little flaps. So you got to open up the black like that. Take this and insert it back in. And then after you do that, realign the flaps and they go. This one right here is if you did soldering, if you did the touchpad, or if you want to map your L3, but I didn't do no soldering, so we're not worried about that. So there's two ways you can do this one. You can put this long one up over, or you can put it under. All depends on how you want it, but almost done. Now we gotta do back piece. Take your little flap that you had. You can align this controller back in so it comes up and over. And you don't want to press it in yet. You got to put this piece back on. And the way you do that is there's a flap that's here, like that. So when you get it in there, it should look like that. But don't put the back piece all the way on yet, because you want to align. This goes in here like that. So then you want to place this after you get this connected to that like that. Push the flap back down. Place this up under, press down right here, and then you can line it up. Like that. You will hear it snap, stuff like that. You want to put those two small screws back in. The screws go back in. Oh, you finish, it'll be like that. Then you assign those other 4 black screws to their positions. Like that. Those 4 screws back on the bottom. So now for this, since that is lined in there, your plate, there'll be a little button right here. You just press it over. And then align it. So the best way to do it is from the little latches at the top down. So what I do is I hold the controller up. I press on. That. Perfect. Now you just reconnect this. So the way you reconnect this, you put in first and then snap it all the way through. That. Yeah. And you just put your little stops back on. So this is your R1. You put them on the correct way. Yeah, there you go. You're reassembling your PS5 controller after doing the eXtremeRate's do-it-yourself kit. Woo! Yes, so we finished that. Here it is, the PS5 controller. You can tell with that version 2 kit on, learn to do it yourself, and installing the back paddles. And the way you program it is, make sure you have the controller turned on. And when there's a light right there, so you want to hold this button for 3 seconds. Hold that button for 3 seconds. And then you push the trigger and the front face buttons that you want to program it to. Hold it, it's going to blink. And then you do the other side. And then you just hold the button and it turns off. Hold the button for 3 seconds and it turns off. So mine is still set up. So I have my left trigger as X. Yeah, and my left trigger as X, my right trigger as circle. So mine is already programmed. I don't need to reprogram it or nothing. But other than that, I hope you did enjoy this video. Like this video, subscribe if you're new. More tutorial videos are on the way. And let me know what else you guys want to see. Let me know how I did. I know I was probably all over the place, but I hope the tutorial came out great and I was able to help you. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I will leave where you can get this version 2 kit from eXtremeRate or my Amazon affiliated links. So you can get yourself one if you want to do this. I like this one more because it has a more of like a grip texture feel. So let me know in the comment section which one you want to leave. Check the description box if you want to see my affiliated links or get one from eXtremeRate. But hey, it's real easy. It's time consuming. So the whole process probably takes like, if you're doing one by one, the whole process can probably take like 30 minutes, 45 minutes tops. Just take your time with it, be patient, and you get it all done. Other than that, this your boy Brandon coming to you from Crayton TV, and I'm signing out of here. Peace.